Can't do it now.
It's such a cool. What if I? Do you think it would piss him off really bad if I called him SSG Davey?
Oh, dear God. Well, we'll find out now, won't we? It depends on if he used the VOD or not.
I mean, it looked like it for a second. He hovered Pyramithra.
For a moment.
If he hadn't fixed the hair, I would have said, "Oh, this is Davey. I don't know. I'm just Kimona. I don't know faces."
We can piss them both off, because if we use the old tag, Superhead, then they're both wrong. Moving into the match, we got the classic, iconic Wario, the only one we really got aside from Andy Rue himself.
Yeah, Andy Rue's been here for a while.
Token Min as well.
Yeah, kind of the specialist of the characters in this region. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen dezly. I know that he's been on the Apex Legends grind and rather good at the game, if I say so myself. I've played with him a couple times, and he's talented. But
That's a juggling act.
Skitz, you know what? He focuses on this game, and he's shown before why he's so good. I mean, he's gotten some huge wins in his career, and
he's defended us like to the teeth, and Wario's got some big teeth.
I love to watch his Wario play. Now, against Min, it's a difficult matchup.
It's an issue, for sure.
It's hard.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Like, with a character like a very similar character, Jigglypuff, the fact of the matter is that you can kind of navigate the yarns better because of this, like, 5 jumps. But Wario just has his humble 1 and maybe a bike.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
You've got the aerial drift, which is very, very good against Min, but Wario lacks a whole lot of approach options on the ground. So you're going to imagine, all right, he's going to jump at me a lot. And guess what Min's really good at doing? Well, in this case, dying.
In this case, wow, the talent displayed on that stock.
Buenos dias, Min.
Oh, my God. He didn't even turn the hand around. Imagine the possibility. 58.
Skitz. Okay, and this is what I love to see from a Wario player. You hit the up button.
Hit that up on the yellow button.
As long as it's up on the yellow stick, you should be doing a lot of damage. And Skitz, dude, I mean, watching him develop as a player as well, just, he does not miss that anymore.
He don't miss.
He don't miss.
Wario don't miss.
Oh,
this Wario was worn out.
Yeah, the Megawatt obviously giving you so much hit stun that you get that extra time just inherently to delay.
The shield stun on that thing.
Yeah.
All right, so coming back in here, but I'm looking at this, and I think that the biggest factor that changed from the previous set is that he got a lead quick this time. And if Wario has the lead, then suddenly it's not up to Min to keep him closed out for the entire set. It's up to Min to get that lead back, and that is a whole different game to play.
Ooh, dezly.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't
Could
have
it be?
his...
Oh, wow.
Oh, but Skitz went too low. That's so sad, because Skitz actually played that perfectly. Knew that dezly had to go low, caught him that first time with the forward air as well, and whether or not he had a jump, had the stock, but just missed that recovery. And that's so sad, because Skitz, I mean, again, he played it perfect.
He played it perfectly. My gosh. But then I think he just got hit by something stray down there, and the hit stun was just a little out of his calculations.
That's true. dezly did hit him with the aerial coming down, which probably messed him up.
As I said, if I'm going down, the only place that bike is taking you to is a highway to hell.
Now that you mention it.
Now that you mention it, wait a minute.
But dezly has to play scared of the waft right now, because 55%, that up air would have been stock.
That would have been stock.
unless he launched him to the left, which it's up to dezly to DI that correctly, but yeah, you get one more up air now, and that's curtains.
The aplomb coming out of Skitz right now, having the gall to like recover from that angle. I'm like, please don't. Please, you're scaring me. All right.
Not against Min.
Not against Min. Oh, the laser! And he uses double jump to get up there, but the bike is a second double jump, essentially.
That laser stayed charged for a while, too. I didn't realize it lasted so long.
Yeah, the charged one. Yeah, the big dragon arm has a really long laser.
Now dezly just trying to make that space up.
Oh, and the Megawatt came out.
It took him a while to get hit, but now Skitz on the ledge trap sets up the bike. But
almost seals the deal, but just a little early on that up tilt.
And the neutral area does have a destroy.
It's just as simple as that, folks. Min's got some end lag. Got some major end lag.
Especially when you use the heavy arms like that Megawatt, you open yourself up to get punished right there, and Skitz just no fear ran up with the waft.
He just knew. He's like, you're in quite enough frames for me to just run down there and finish the job. Like, nothing goes down like a bowl of ramen, and nothing comes out like one either.
No.
Well played by Skitz. This is a whole different set looking like, but it did look pretty ugly there for a moment.
Yeah.
I'm worried about it.
Honestly, it felt like Skitz had control of the match for the most part.
Yeah.
And dezly had a few moments.
Which are pivotal moments for sure.
You know, those are the two sides of Min, right? Either you're just having moments or you're just oppressing your opponent the entire time. And I feel like against a character like Wario, you're mostly going to be winning if you're stopping him from doing anything.
I love that delay on that up B, right? Like you think like he's out of a jump and that's why he attempted that up B because he has no more resources, and then suddenly, oh, there's the double jump. Oh, there's the up B. Oh, like having to combat that bike is so challenging.
Skitz's ledge trapping has been just phenomenal in this set so far.
This is a hell of an insurance claim. Okay.
And now dezly does get the fight back on stage. Skitz gave up the ledge trap to try to go off stage for a risky edge guard, but realized, I think he remembered what happened last time and thought, I don't want to give up this stock. And now, I mean, just that one time going off stage and giving up the ledge trap gives dezly stage control, possibly might get the first stock.
Oh yeah, if any character capitalizes off of stage control, it's Min. Yeah. That is the most stage control heavy character I've ever seen in any Smash title. Wow, the back air!
Yeah, but nice reversal there by Skitz. I think he noticed that dezly was getting a little bit too into his rhythm, trying to keep that ledge trap going, so just snuck right behind him with that back air.
He left a little window of opportunity, and he's like, this window's pretty small, but Skitz is like, I think I can just barely squeeze Wario through that. Just a little bit.
He didn't get caught up on the platform too, which is so important, because sometimes that happens as a more aerially based character. I'm sure you can attest.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like sometimes you just end up in those situations, and oftentimes I end up in those tech situations that I don't expect, because I'm like in the air so often that you don't know exactly where you're going to land after getting hit by something. 137 though. With this much rage and Waft coming up here soon, this could be a massive lead.
I'm loving the use of Chop from Skitz so far. I remember when I was watching Summit this weekend, I was really impressed by the way that Gluttony was like wave bouncing and turning around with the chomp and just suddenly threatening a command grab where you don't expect it, because you're conditioned to fear the aerials right there. dezly evening up the stock, but Skitz so far, I mean, he's demonstrated some really good control over just what makes Wario so scary when he's in the air.
Oh, certainly so. And yeah, like Gluttony in general. Like, he almost gets it, but that tech was immaculate. If he had missed it, that hit. It was just a read, a simple read.
I like the idea there by Skitz, but I think that, you know...
Better saved for an up tilt and neutral,
You just got to remember, dezly's the kind of guy who will recognize the situation and hit that tech.
He will tech the living hell out of it, for sure.
But I think that this is fine for Skitz anyways, because now you can save half waft for that last stock.
For certain, yeah. Like sometimes it comes out, like when you get that waft off of you, you're like, wait, now I have it for an even better situation later. And if it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. Because in that case, yeah. Like if it hit, it's like a great situation. But in this case, it's workable, for certain.
Oh, dude, the patience from dezly, though, has been so good.
It's like an essentiality in Min's game plan. The way he navigated past all of that is just kind of baffling to me. All right, this is a terrible situation, but he makes his way back, no problemo.
And there are the arms with dezly backing up, and the megawatt just came out of nowhere. Who do you think you are? I am.
It is a dash attack.
Damn it right.
Left, right hook. My goodness. Like, yeah, I think it just hit the weak hit of that dash attack. Because it is a finisher, for certain, but versus that big old arm, no thank you. Oh, the back air will seal it, and now this is an ugly situation because it's competitive until that waft is back online, and then it's frightening.
It's kind of something that I was thinking about when I brought up the half waft, is that I don't have a whole lot of memories of Skitz getting half waft confirms.
Ooh, yeah, like a mini waft confirm there.
I don't even know if that was half waft, and if it was, it just sent dezly the wrong way. Maybe it would have killed on the other side.
But really small looking.
I'll eat my words. Either way, he did hit the half waft.
I have to respect the fact that this man just wants to let it loose no matter how big it is. the little twirl, my God. All right, get in there. And this is an issue a bit. Like, if you have that bike positioned between you, then Min has to worry about hitting the bike instead of you. And that's a lot of lag.
Yeah, it could extend those hitboxes. I mean, it especially helps, you know...
and the uppy!
The megawatt, no tech.
Take him for a spin.
That's dirty. I wouldn't tech that either.
Yeah, you know, the multi-hits are the hardest ones to tech. So you're not sure exactly when you're going to escape the hitbox. And that was really fast.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Came up quick. Skitz up 2-0. One more game and he'll move on to losers finals to get that match against Oryx.
Yes. That's going to be a hell of a match, actually. But this is like a far, far cry from the previous set. Again, like, dezly won that confidently from what I saw. And yet, Skitz simply went back and got his cards on the table and rearranged them a little bit and said, all right, let's do this again. Why not?
And honestly, the whole set being played on PS2, I feel like at some point you got to figure out a time to make a change.
Yeah, and not to mention, he got the same opening all 3 games so far. That massive, like, 50-60% off of that combo extending with that platform on the right. Like, for Pete's sake. It's a good stage, but...
it's fine for both of these players, but I feel like the way that Skitz has been playing, unless dezly has a specific adaptation, I mean, Skitz has been playing really well with the idea of PS2 so big that I can back up out of the range of those arms, and like I'm not necessarily cornering myself all the time by doing that.
Yes, you have plenty of room to work with, not to mention the bike as insurance in front of you, so you have like plenty of stage behind you and the bike in front. Like, that's a little too much, and that's not enough.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these SDs tonight from, you know, it's not just dezly, it's from a lot of people, but
yeah, it's Smash Ultimate at this point. Like, you're going to air dodge, you're going to miss that ledge.
One of those fear factors, dude. The buffering just hurts.
It hurts a lot. If I had to remove one darn thing.
It's YouTube on 3G.
Yeah. Oh, gracious. Like 180p.
Buffering all the time. And oh my gosh, the damage from Skitz. 42
okay,
and gets him off stage with the corkscrew too.
Yo, he's going a little bonkers out there. Just a little bit cuckoo loco.
Skitz is playing insane. Dude, this is what I love to see, is that after you watch somebody play so well with your character, you're like, I'm going to pick up a couple ideas.
I might just pick up Wario.
I like those wave bounce chomps. I'm going to start doing those.
I have a similar B that I could do that with. Why not? No, yeah. Again, like, he probably was watching the Gluttony sets and said, wait a darn minute.
I could have been doing this the whole time.
Take a bite out of that set, literally. Oh my gosh.
Forward throw to get him back off?
Okay, yeah. What is up throw kill? It's pretty late. It's pretty darn late.
You're asking me something that I don't have the answer to.
Yeah, the fact that Min Min has an up throw kill. Oh my goodness, the simple neutral, like the genie shoes. Grant him a wish.
Skitz has not dropped like a single opportunity in the set, as up smash does finally get one on the board here for dezly game 3, but
but again, with these conversions.
Waft is there too.
You might get 2 wafts. Tough. 2 whole wafts.
It's fun because with Min Min, it's never over yet until everything's gone, but boy, Skitz has a big lead.
This is an enormous lead. It's bigger than Wario himself. Oh, bigger than his biceps, and that's no bite. That's as simple as it gets. You just mentioned this.
It's never over until it says game.
Yeah, it's a game of stocks. Remember, the numbers don't count them. Math is no use
it's whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter. The numbers don't matter.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think none of the Ultimate players were able to do mental math? It's because it's not needed.
You don't
need it in this game. You
only need the big dammy.
You just need a big clove of garlic, a big old bite out of that, and the inevitable aftermath.
And a big ass.
A big ass. Bigger than Peaches.
Man,
we're going to see.
Skitz looks so good tonight, dude. I feel like he could win the tournament.
Like, the hair looks good. The Wario looks good. Everything's looking good. It's looking up. Big ups.